Welcome everyone, friends of this channel, Unix, Linux, RISC and also vintage and retro good old times. I already played a bit, also why is YouTube already whining about too little bitrate? Okay, whatever it looks, no drop frames. Anyway, yeah, I guess I have to control here something, so I'm surprised. So some time ago, I was given a dual processor Sun Blade 1000 with not officially supported upgraded 1.2 GHz CPUs, and somehow the system is not stable, right? I mean, it was given to me as I'm not enjoying it as much as I hoped. Also not really stable. Here you have it for free. Thank you very much, you rock. But yeah, it's not really stable, right? And so I don't have another system. So what we would need to do, I'm surprised it runs at all like that. 35 minutes. I think I control here, so that is already running like, yeah, benchmarking minutils like 26 minutes. I have the feeling this will not terminate anytime soon. I'm surprised, so I built Perl already, so the system is not entirely unusable. I'm surprised it is capable of compiling any sources, which also why we otherwise cross-compile everything, right, in our amazing RISC and high performance Linux distribution. So let's build this again, this time without LTO. I believe I had this changed already, and because this would be too boring, of course we do other stuff in parallel. Here we do this here OS. I mean, we could, okay, we leave it now. So this is O2 OS, I believe. Let's see if it builds. Also, it's a little bit warm, right? Two Unix workstations and Ryzen running like it's winter. Nothing heating your office more efficiently except the heat pump. So yeah, let's see if that builds then. Also, yeah, I mean, the sheer, if you have any, I mean, I never had that right. I mean, thankfully, the other few Unix systems I had were stable. So I don't know if it's super correct here. I don't know what David S. Miller, what information he had when, or probably they implemented that. So cheetah, error trap taken, AFSNR. So like, if you have any like hardware corrected system bus data error, ECC read. So I'm not sure if, I mean, yeah, so the CPUs are not Sun certified. I mean, they're Sun CPUs, but they are meant to be compatible with the Sun Blade 2000. This is a 1000, so maybe that's the reason. Other people on the internet say it works, not supported. I mean, maybe with works they mean, yeah, you get some corrected ECC errors. I don't know if you have, yeah, multiple errors. Yeah, but hey, nonetheless, I mean, so much to go out or into STEM things, science, technology, math and engineering and stuff, because yeah, error correction, right? ECC, some Galileo's fields, some other things. Yeah, highest priority errors. Let's see if it builds. I mean, I'm shocked it works in this state at all. Usually, somewhat. Also, the fiber channel disk is failing. I probably need to go to eBay and, like, yeah, the system came with 2 fiber channel disks. The gentleman said, yeah, one is already nearly dead. Yeah, I can confirm it's and the first started to make clicking noises too. So I guess I'm in for a couple of new fiber channel disks. Yay. Anyway, let's have some more fun with HPP RISC system. So that is twice the charm here, right? Let's emerge for test neo fetch, and obviously I have Windows open, right? 25 degrees centigrade and counting, with probably 500, like half a kilowatt of electrons burning here in dual CPU RISC fashion. Cheers. Let's just, so what I don't want to build. Why is this now so? Why does arrow key no? Or do we need? Maybe we need obviously that because it's Alacrity. That helps. basically testing the heck out of our amazing Linux distribution, the last supporting all these architectures. Yeah, I just wish. I mean, yeah, I have stuff to test. It's just ECC erroring a little bit. Yeah, it's probably fine. Probably mostly. Also, yeah, probably I should have more fun with my Sun T4-1 for more out of order, speculative, also execution Spark business. But for the most part, I wanted to get an overview of how broken it is, and it's unfortunately a little bit more ECC erroring. Also, I have, so right now 4 gigs of memory. I was given, when I was given this machine a year or two ago for free. Thanks again, mate. I was given a second 4 gig of memory for a total of 8 gigs, which obviously were freaking expensive back in the day, right? Like dual stack and stuff, like massively Sun, whatever. Sun 501 or so, 61, whatever, SPD revision 1.4. Anyway, Samsung is, I believe they are, yeah, they somewhat look dual stack, to be honest. Absolutely crazy. It powers on. I mean, I was, the gentleman who donated this to me said, I think it's not really stable with 8 gigs of memory, and yeah, it's also not really stable with 4 gigs of memory, but the problem is if I plug in this second set of 4 gigs for a total of 8 gigs of memory, the Linux kernel oopses very early. Maybe it's more errors and more unstable, or I need to debug it soon, or I need to try with grub, but that is for another day. So NeoFetch on, so that's the first on a HP PA RISC Allegro W2. Or was this only one CPU? I thought maybe I misremember that. I thought something. Ah, wait, this is not my fastest. Why did I power on the second fastest HP PA RISC? Because why do I power on my mediocre PA RISC when I have a way faster? Which I think my other has 4 cores actually. Anyway, then let's performance. Okay, per command unfold. So yeah, how long? I guess I power this down. So it's good to know that this has a chance. The question is, did I install Linux already on my fastest HP PA RISC? I need to get my archive and museum here in better order in our Unix Supercomputer edition. Also, yeah, I think you have a problem, aka me. I think I have a problem when I already power on the wrong HP PA RISC machine and forget that I have a faster one. I'm not even sure if I installed Linux on the faster one, because that was also given recently, like in the last year to me. Also, if you have been done there, like too power hungry, ECC failing and other stuff, drop me a note if you want to get rid of it. I may or may not take it in my collection. Anyway, maybe we only save a let's only save maybe bash. So yeah, maybe it builds in 13 minutes. That is probably slow. Like yeah, testing the heck out of our Linux distribution, right? I probably should carry the other HP PA RISC already over. Oops, what did I do? I somehow probably pressed the wrong. I pressed F. So yeah, we probably, like now that we have a Sun T4, we probably should get GCC more stable, because I already knew that, like on all, like yeah, recurrent theme actually, despite this ECC errors. A little bit of ECC errors, right? Spark was always the least stable. Also Red Hat of all, I believe, had some, or was it even official, or was it a fork? There once was, of all the 2014 Linux distributions, there once was Aurora Linux for obviously supporting Sun. Did I actually, by the way, yesterday I finished testing. So it was indeed, I added this already as a pinned comment below the other video. Oh no, we have drop frames. Of course we have. What would be live stream without Germany's most shitty internet? I tested a little bit further the Ultra 5, and my suspicion at the last minute of my yesterday's live stream sprint with the Sun Ultra 5 was correct. It is as a promise, the aftermarket third party, totally not Sun certified promise SATA IDE card that I have in there for modern SATA drives, and that is somehow preventing shutdown. I tried to debug it for 45 minutes this morning, but yeah. Also, I think your motorcycle is a defect. Anyway, so I tried to take a quick look. In 45 minutes, I mean, obviously 45 minutes of reboot, disassemble, take some stuff out and debug in 45 minutes. You have seen it yesterday. Yesterday I was shocked. I thought it's like 1.5 hours. Of course, it was 2.5 hours. You analyze some stuff, and by the way, does this here do something? Ah, right. I think it scrolled. Did it scroll just? Ah, yeah, it's yeah, so at least that's something. Anyway, I didn't instantly see, so there, it might be a driver marginality, it might be some other, yeah. I also wish, like, I should have mentioned in yesterday's video, my other recurring pro tip, diagnostics, right? I wasted so much time. If there would have been some proper diagnostics, okay, sure, you can always say, yeah, nobody tested this low quality promise stuff on anything not x86. By the way, as I said yesterday, I had a second SATA card in stock, which was VR, and now I also remember the thing is, I auctioned one SATA PCI card, which was some VR chipset, for like probably €5 or so. And now I remember, because I plugged this card in today and it didn't work at all. It shows up but doesn't have any drives. Actually, I should check on an x86 system if the card even works. Maybe the card is broken. Anyway, so back in, the promise card went again. So yeah, and that is also why I have two cards. I auctioned one, the VR didn't work quite, whatever. I should double check if it works at all. And then I auctioned the promise, probably another $5 spent. And so that works somewhat, not the fastest in the Spark, but prevents it somehow from shutting down. Anyway, we solved this mystery. Binutils is configuring here, Bash is compiling. Actually, we should have built this verbose. Much, yeah, this is way XOR using 1.7 gigs at 750 megahertz. So yeah, we have hardware. So that is, what did I even qualify this? Yeah, 2023, you need to lower the bitrate for your 500 Mbit Vodafone's failing DOCSIS cable connection. Did I have both here? C8000? Maybe it's C8000. Let's maybe, so C8000. 1 GHz. Yeah, so that's a quad core, I believe. 2 socket, 2 dual core. And this is a 3700. Yeah, root types. Oh. Did I update this? Yeah, I can shorten this. So I updated this because initially I got this with only one CPU. I already auctioned a second. Oops. Ah, damn. So, because this is too repetitive. Today is not the best live stream day as usual. I have fun in the office and Vodafone's failing DOCSIS is only failing. So performance stuff. Vim, C3, and let's copy that from Apple's Cube, and also to Sun Blade 1K. Let's see what we get. We probably should add some runtime because performance is comparing quite apples and oranges. If you have any good thing for runtime, maybe just some gzip or so. Something that should scale from 40 MHz Workstation in the worst case to all this latest and greatest stuff. Yeah, thank you much. Something that is easily reproducible and reusable. So that we all can use for. Are we linking this time? So yeah, LTO, I should debug that. Also press the wrong button here. Ah. Okay, 10 minutes this is 10 minutes, right? This is the same freaking file again. I mean, I knew. I mean, it does something, but maybe it is. Yeah, maybe. So this is not necessarily a thing of the system. It's an older. I mean, either it is fixed since then. Maybe I should reinstall it. No, it's not that super old, right? Maybe we should patch NeoFast to get a better model. Because the SunW models also drop frames, of course, obviously. I wonder, is there not a what? HPPA also bug report? Thank you very much. Yeah, so much to it takes a couple of people who want to make the world a better place to fix all this. Also, I could even, what T2 is that even? 2018, that's actually also already older. Quite a bit of things have certainly been fixed since then. I wonder if I installed something new or something. Oh wait, bash. Oh wait, no. Array, internal compiler, argumentation fault. Find or make array variable. I have the feeling this will not just go away. How long did this even build until it errored? 7 minutes. Okay, I will not waste another 7 minutes, so pity a little bit. Yeah, let's plug in the other and hope I installed Linux on it. Because as usual I don't remember. You also want to see this better. Because if I have this full screen you miss. I mean, I could certainly set this up in a way to... Here I find, did I model? So what do we have here? Base model. I wonder what's... Okay, it's getting that from there. I mean, maybe they don't, it's the same, 464. Maybe that's the only thing you get out of there. Okay, it was an idea. So are we still... So yeah, I mean, to no one's surprise, maybe this flavor of certainly, so LTO alone does not necessarily fix it instantly. That is a little bit sad. Although we could already, so yeah, that is a little bit more. Is it the most recommendable? Well, if you buy old stuff from eBay or get it for free, you might have some correctable or uncorrectable highest priority ECC errors. and otherwise certainly the state of open source then might not always be the most instantly fully supported. It's a good indication, right? That's what we are here for. We maintain Linux distribution, we release stuff, we certainly need to know in what state it is. I guess it makes the most sense to further test this with the Sun T4 then. So that... Did I power this off? Is it off? Reboot system halted? Just now the HPP RISC also doesn't switch off. Yay! But maybe we need more drivers and more whatnot. Yeah. Okay, so mental note, we need to further test Spark stability. I mean, it's a little bit too reproducible. It should not be those ECC errors. But the one thing we can list is, did I edit the Sunblade? Yeah, here, next. Sunblade 1000. So I fixed this, so yeah, I guess we can, but also I fixed this a year ago or so, right, or 2 years or 3 years ago, and it's broken again, right? This is so sad. I don't think it's necessarily this broken starting to fail device, because it still boots with an older kernel. So there appears to be one new regression, obviously. At least with 6.5 I need to test something between, because right now this is 5.10 and bisecting this yet again, yay, because we have nothing else to do. So var adm packages, and then at least bash I built in 4 minutes, so at least we have some indication what kind of high performance this is. So that's half the time of whatever the cube, huh? So yeah, but it's dual processor, certainly higher wattage to build bash with 10.2. So that was LTO and smart before I changed it. Linux 5 10.4. And 2x 1.2 GHz update. So quite twice, I think quite precisely twice in Apple. Vastly upgraded Apple G4 Cube. Okay, so let's get the faster HPP RISC out. I guess we can also shut down. I don't think it terminates yet again. I have the impression this. Yeah. I believe, did this one shut down? I believe it did. Did I test it? Another data point for our... Yeah, I guess we can... 3015. This is sad. Why are German companies not as successful as others, like in the United States or Taiwan or Korea? Because we don't even have freaking working internet, despite companies fighting for use with their bloody ESP. Oh wait, I didn't run with init due to this, so... Okay, that also switches off, as you probably hear from the sound. So given that we right now... Oh, welcome to Vienna. Hope you have a lovely day and enjoy this. Yeah, given how failed this was, so do we have any, also HPPA risk, so we don't have any, no, bash failed on this one. So we will add this another day. So let me get the faster HPPA risk out, and maybe then, depending what I installed there, but that is the second live stream right now. Vodafone stocks is again failing. With that said, as usual, just those moments to finally sit here, have a peaceful moment, and the internet is acting up. Anyway, very sad. I hope you are happier and have a good day or night, and see you hopefully soon for the faster HPPA risk for our